Over 30. Can we get 31? 32? No way. Oh man, look what we got today, boys and girls. We have the AIPAS F3 Max foldable e-bike, obviously in its foldable position, but what's crazy is this full-size 20 by 4-inch tire size e-bike is fitting in the back of an e-bike cart. So not only would it fit in the back of your car, your compact car, this will literally fit in the back of an e-bike trailer. So let's unfold this thing and let's review what I believe to be one of the coolest foldable e-bikes on the market. Not only because it looks cool and it's got plenty of power and plenty of range, but it's got something else. Let me show you. Let's unfold it. And there it is. What I really like about this, one of the things that I found out when I was unfolding and folding this particular e-bike is you could literally cart it around really nice. And then it's got like a little rest there where you could park it as well. So I mean, it's really cool. Not only is it foldable, it's very practical. So let me go ahead and see if I could remember how to unfold this thing. All right, first off, I'll go ahead and raise the handlebars. You see there's a clamp here. Clamp that down. After you do that, bring it here, and there's a little pin here. You want to lock it in. I'm going to take the pedals and you pull them out and lower the kickstand. It does have an adjustable seat, which is really cool. You saw it's foldable. The battery is actually inside. It is key operated, so you cannot operate this e-bike without turning on the battery. You do have front suspension, but what's really cool is you have rear suspension on this particular foldable e-bike, which is crazy because for $899, I mean, to me, that's nuts. It's obviously got the 20 by 4-inch fat tires. These tires are really, really nice too. And there's 30 PSI on those tires. You got a Shimano shifter in the back with a derailleur. You can see the shifter. This particular foldable e-bike has BMX handlebars. I want to point that out for a reason. I mean, the bike looks cool and everything, but how many times do you see foldable e-bike and they got like, instead of BMX handlebars, they got more of a giraffe look to them. It just goes up, it goes over, it looks like a giraffe. This actually looks very sporty for a foldable e-bike especially. So let's go ahead and power it on. Boom. Boom, and there we are, we're ready. You can see over here in the control panel, we got our modes 1 through 5. And you could also turn on the headlights. And even on a bright and sunny day, you could see the headlight is really nice. And see if that tail light comes on too. The tail light is on as well. You can see there, even on a bright and sunny day. And let's see if that tail light gets brighter with the brakes. Very cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I love it when a plan comes together. It's got left and right turn signals, it looks here. I'm trying to think. Ah, it definitely does. The rear has turn signals. Let's check the left. Check that out. That's really cool. So you got left and right turn signals on this foldable e-bike. I've never seen that before. Let's try the horn. Very cool. The brightness of the screen, and then you got on and off with the headlights. So very cool, very cool. I've never seen that before. That's very convenient. Not only cool, that's very convenient. I'm digging that. But you can see it's got a half throttle. The hydraulic brakes on a foldable e-bike, hydraulic brakes is another reason I jumped on this e-bike was BMX handlebars, hydraulic brakes, sweet controls, half throttle. I really love that. The dual suspension is just really cool, but overall, it's just a great looking e-bike. And that's the AIPAS F3 Max foldable e-bike in what I'm going to call Mountain Dew. It's called neon green on the website. They got blue. I think they got a couple other colors. They got black, I know that for sure. But this was definitely the color that I wanted to go for, and I'm glad that I did. So let's take out the AIPAS F3 Max foldable e-bike and let's test out not only the range, not only the speed, but the comfort. How comfortable is this bike on a long ride. We're gonna go to Eagle, Colorado. I've got a couple errands to run there, and we're gonna come back. Overall, it's an 18-mile ride, so it's gonna give us a true idea, not only how this bike feels and handles, but how is it on a longer range ride, because a lot of people ask on these foldable e-bikes, is this a type of e-bike that will be comfortable on a longer ride if it comes with an 18 amp hour battery, because that should definitely get us to Eagle and back and then some. How big is this bike? Well, first of all, it's 77 pounds. 8 of that is the battery. Well, let me show you. I'm 6'2", inseam about 33 inches. You kind of get an idea of how I fit on it. I could raise the seat, you know, so I feel very comfortable. Even if I rose the seat some, I'd feel comfortable with these handlebars. So it gives you an idea. 175 pounds, 6'2", inseam 33 inches. And you can see I'll go through kind of the pedal stroke motions there. And of course I could raise the seat if I want to, but you know, it comes with e-bikes. Might raise it another inch or two, but pretty decent. And the seat's, you know, super, super easy to adjust. So that gives you an idea. 66 inches, 77 pounds, super compact, but big enough to really enjoy as an adult. Being a taller adult, you can still enjoy this bike. Before we get going, I'll go ahead and show you something here. Go ahead and hit the plus and minus. You get to P1, go to P8, I think it is, yeah. There you go to P8, and then, what is it, you could switch it to 64 miles per hour, and you're good to go. That should unlock it. So we'll go ahead and turn it back on, and we'll see if it saved it. But that right there will unlock the speed, and we'll see what we could get on top speed now. So that's pretty cool that they at least have that in the controller. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. You gotta check with your local laws and regulations. You know, I live here in Colorado. I mean, they allow side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes on the highway here where I live that are off-highway vehicles. So I'm not worried about it, but, you know, just, you know where you are. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you to be safe so you could have a good day on your e-bike. So let's go ahead and take this thing out of here. Let's put it in mode 5. Ooh, it feels like it's got a little bit more torque too. Oh man, this thing is so smooth. We're definitely going over 20, so it definitely unlocks it. So that's cool. That's fun and good. I'm digging it, I'm digging it, I'm digging it. Let's try a little off-road. We'll zip through here. I'm gonna stay on the seat because I want to feel the rear suspension. That's for you all, not for me. Yeah, I don't need that more than a man in the moon, but let's hit this big bump. Oh man, I didn't even feel it, man. Didn't even feel it. All right, it's gonna be our first little incline coming up here. Now keep in mind, I do have the bike unlocked, so it's got a little bit more torque. We're gonna go through the battery a little bit more for sure. Look at that, wow. Okay, so it's super zippy. Because I haven't taken a foldable e-bike up any kind of an incline ever, and it goes right up it. That was not even an issue. That was pretty cool. Let's see how it goes down this really steep part. We might wreck. Nope, we came right over that lip. That's pretty cool. Let's jump this curb. Ah, totally cool, unreal. This e-bike is really sporty. Climbing the hill up to the skate park. This is a steep hill, 20 miles per hour and gaining speed, 20 miles per hour right there, up that hill. That's really impressive. So the hill climbing, agility, quickness, torque, it's all there. It's all there. All right, pedal assist, throttle only. We're getting up to about 9 miles per hour. Mode 2. Yeah, definitely a little bit more power. Looks like we're getting up to about 12 and a half. All right, mode 3. All right, about 15.6 there. Mode 4, throttle only again. Well, look at that, get you over 20. 22.5, not too shabby. All right, we got it in mode 5. Let's take off and see what it could do. Throttle only, it's unlocked, so we should get around 28, would be my guess. There's 28, we got 28. Can we get 29? No way, 29.4. Over 29 miles an hour. Can we get 30? We got 30, over 30. Can we get 31? 32? No way. Can we get 33? No, 32 miles per hour. Holy cow. That's impressive. All right, let's test out some of the pure pedal assist modes. Let's go to mode 1 and do some pedaling here. I guess it's a little bit. All right, not much. Let's go to mode 2. All right, a little bit more. Going uphill a little bit. It's giving us a little bit more power. All right, mode 3. There's pedaling, no throttle. Nice, nice, okay. Dig it. This bike is fun. Wow, what a lot of bike in such a small, compact package. That's impressive. Wow, there's those bikes that I review, and there's those bikes that I review and keep around for a while. All right, there's mode 5. Yeah, this might be one of those bikes we keep around for a while, boys and girls. This is fun. 31, 32, no way. Look at that. Unbelievable. This thing is fun. Woo! All right, let's test these brakes. The brakes are just smooth as butter. I'm not even going to do a brake test because I just want you to know they're amazing. Like that was a brake test, I guess, but just know these brakes are just amazing. I mean, we're going to what, 28 right here, watch this, downhill. I mean, these brakes are amazing. They're just right for this bike, whatever that means. I'm not saying they're over-engineered, under-engineered. I'm saying they're engineered perfectly for this e-bike. That's really impressive. Like, anyways, just trust me on the brakes. It doesn't get any better. Should be mostly downhill from now on. We might make it. That's a strong might. Trying to not use my brakes. All right, we're in the home stretch, so we're definitely gonna make it. So that's good. Looks like we'll be pulling into the driveway. Very good. Very, very good. And back where we started this journey. Whew. And was that ever a journey, as all I'm gonna say. 28.3 miles. So it says there, good 3 or 4 of that was manual. So that's what you can expect. You know, 20, 25 miles throttle only unlocked. You know, 35-ish probably unlocked throttle only. That's probably looking at 40, 45 max pedal assist. Those are real numbers. That's what I think. Do I recommend this bike? Absolutely. Do I recommend this bike? Because it's sporty, it's zippy, it's light, it's nimble. It's built incredibly well. Dual suspension. It folds. It's just a really good looking bike too. So yeah, I recommend this to the commuter. I recommend this to the adventurer, the camper, the kid down the street, your uncle, your dad, yourself, because after all, you got to treat yourself, and this would be a good e-bike to treat yourself at $8.99. Use my discount code, you'll save even more. And get this 48 volt, 18 amp hour, peaks at 1800 watts, goes over 30 miles an hour if you unlock it. Wonderful, well built, full suspension, fat tire, cargo rack, foldable e-bike. For our next adventure, this is Kris from Electric Adventure Channel, and this is the AIPAS F3 Max electric e-bike. Have a good weekend, everybody.